Question number 3, Jami-Lee Ross.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Finance and asks, what reports has he received on business confidence and intentions among companies to invest and hire more staff?
Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, last week the New Zealand Herald published its annual survey of New Zealand chief executives. The overwhelming majority of chief executives said they see New Zealand going forward in the next few years. In particular, they are more confident about employing more staff in the next 12 months and more confident about investing in capital and IT. In all, 88% of the group were optimistic about their businesses, 79% expect to make more revenue and 72% expect to be more profitable. This is an encouraging result and underlines the importance of government focusing its economic policy on encouraging businesses to invest and employ, because that's how the economy grows.
Supplementary question, Jami-Lee Ross.
How did the mood of the boardroom survey rate the government's economic program, particularly its priorities of building growth and returning to surplus?
Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, the survey respondents were significantly positive about the government's economic policy. They said it had been important to protect New Zealand's households by maintaining fiscal discipline and helping keep interest rates low. Around 3/4 said the government was correctly focused on achieving a surplus and that this would be achieved in 2014-15. Overall, they seemed the CEOs felt supported by policy that assisted them to make the decisions to invest and employ, but these decisions are made by the businesses, not by government.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Jami-Lee Ross.
What did company chief executives say about the role of capital markets in helping to build a more competitive economy?
Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, it's been a complaint of business in New Zealand for some time that it's been difficult to access capital. It was encouraging to see in this survey that the levels of concern about the ability of businesses to raise capital, either through debt or equity, was surprisingly low. As the New Zealand Herald noted, this suggests that several years of low interest rates and a resurgent share market may be providing the ignition the economy needs for more jobs and higher incomes. There was strong support for the government's share offer program because of a view that the government partially selling some of its assets into the stock market was encouraging other businesses to come to the stock market and raise tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars that allow them to invest in their businesses and employ more people.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Jami-Lee Ross.
And what did the mood of the boardroom survey conclude about alternative approaches to economic management?
Honourable Bill English. We'll wait for the answer.
The survey provided some reasonably clear conclusions. In fact, it was particularly decisive on this matter, even by the standards of any poll or survey. Asked if a certain alternative had been sufficiently credible to challenge the government, not one of the 120 chief executives thought so, and 95% said that Mr David Shearer was a major political asset. One said Mr Shearer is a major political asset for the government. 95% said he was not a credible leader.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, the Honourable David Parker.
Can he confirm that the upside scenario under his budget, quotes, is based on higher prices for existing and new houses, along with an associated increase in complementary household spending, and that, quotes, in this scenario, households resume housing equity withdrawal to finance consumption? And why does he think building business confidence built on imbalances in the economy is good news?
Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, no, I can't confirm exactly what the member has said. However, I will say this. They used to be very grumpy because what they said there was no growth, and now there is growth in investment, growth in jobs and higher levels of confidence. Now it's the wrong sort of growth.
Question number 4, Honourable David Parker.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Finance. Does he